BetOnline is your number one source for all your summer sports this season. MLB, golf, NBA, NHL, all your playoff needs are handled in one place. BetOnline. Latest odds and lines, including the most up-to-date team matchups for all your favorite sports. It's all right there at BetOnline. Sit down and head to the website today to get in on the action, or use your mobile device. BetOnline, where the game starts.
Hello, everybody. Mike Cathwood here. A little Mikey Likes You to break the monotony of your week. Here with my boy Waylon. Willie's running around somewhere in the chicken coop, the pirate ship chicken coop in my farm. And I thought I'd do a episode here because it's fun and it's nice and it's cold outside, but it's cold and enjoyable. Anyway, I wanted to talk about cutting calories, burning fat, which is what most people need to do. There's very few people who are just so skinny and they just are so naturally lean and so skinny, ectomorphs as they call them, that they just need to put on muscular weight at all costs. Most people want to do some type of body recomposition where they lose body fat and gain muscle mass or retain it. And that's what I kind of wanted to get into. Retaining muscle mass when you're losing weight is essentially, I hear you, is essentially what you're trying to do with losing body fat. Retaining muscle mass or gaining slight amounts while you reduce body fat. And this can get difficult. Unless you're a complete newbie, there's going to be some level of catabolism or muscle loss when you reduce calories. In order to prevent doing that, in order to get real body recomposition, you have to train really properly, you have to eat really properly, and you have to go about things in a very prudent manner. This is why I offer my Patreon above and beyond the Apex program, which is available at Train Heroic, because this is stuff that I understand. It's taken me years and years and years to understand it, but if you're looking to reduce body fat while maintaining or gaining muscle mass, body recomposition, I know what I'm talking about. So there's many people who do, but I do. And I'd love to help you out if you're interested, because it can get complex. If this is all new to you, go check out my Patreon. There's a link in the show notes. You want to be eating protein, and you want to be eating protein frequently throughout the day. There's been massive debate about meal frequency, but there's no debate that high amounts of protein and meeting your protein requirements, which are probably higher than you think they are, is the key to having successful body recomposition, fat loss without also simultaneous muscle loss. So you want to do that. Eat your protein. There's a good marker, I like to say 0.8 grams per pound of body weight that you currently have. You can go higher if you're super lean. And if you're super small, you might want to go a little higher too. But for those bigger guys, especially, I don't want to tell guys, go eat 1.5 grams of protein for every pound of body weight if you're 300 pounds, because that's insane. If you're having trouble getting that frequency of protein and getting enough protein, the essential amino acids are a great choice, because they're not going to add a caloric load, if any, and they are a great way to keep your anabolism there, your protein synthesis there, even in the presence of lowered calories. Essential amino acids is a great call. Creatine monohydrate. Everyone should be taking creatine monohydrate. It's not just for meatheads. It's not just for frat guys who get puffy. That's all old science. Creatine monohydrate, great for females, great for males, great for anyone. Even if you're not looking to get bigger muscles, creatine monohydrate is a health supplement, and it also will help you with retaining that muscle mass when you're in a caloric deficit. Then we get to the kind of weird stuff, and that is drugs or pharmaceuticals in general. Because not everything is like some illegal narcotic. But of course, testosterone and testosterone derivatives are going to help for the females. There's things like Anavar. That's the illegal stuff. Then there's also peptides. Peptides or it's illegal, or it's bioidentical, kind of prescribed through a doctor, which is hormone replacement therapy. And there is a difference between that and steroid abuse. I do hormone replacement therapy. I have a affiliate program if you're interested in doing it as well. I work with First Optimal, a great company. You can check it out. I have a link too if you'd like to save some money and get involved with them, and I can help you. Check it out, First Optimal. I'll put the company's website there for you. Use Catherwood10 to save yourself some money, and let me know. Reach out to me and I'll help you get involved if you think that hormone replacement and things like peptides can be useful. Peptides, what are they? Peptides they're shorter chains of amino acids, a very specific short chains of amino acids. Full chains of amino acids are proteins. Short ones that they specifically manipulate to help you serve very specific, unique purposes, those are peptides. Peptides are very similar to hormones, but peptides are, like I said, short chains of amino acids, okay? Hormones, they are actually what peptides are looking to manipulate. Things like testosterone, things like estrogen, things like progesterone. And then the question begs is, well, how do you make a hormone? Put it in her butt. Yes! Yes! I didn't plan on that! How do you make a hormone? Put it in her butt. Especially without asking first. Hormones are made, or you make a hormone with cholesterol. They're usually made and present in the body already. Like I said, things like testosterone, things like estrogen. So those are the slight differences. Peptides are fantastic, and they are used oftentimes to inspire or manipulate hormones for your benefit. Seeing a lot of amazing science. There's not a lot of conclusive stuff, but everyone I know, including myself, who uses BPC 157, sees incredible anti-inflammatory and then injury prevention and then injury recovery benefits from this drug. BPC 157 is one that people are using with great results, and it is not kind of unhealthy. These are not things like very dangerous hormone manipulators like you would know from the old bodybuilding days, okay? And there's other peptides out there that can be quite useful even to the regular folks, not talking about the super meatheads. And it's something that I'd be happy to go into with you. And like I said, if you're interested, check out First Optimal and then use the code Catherwood10 and reach out to me. Either if you're a Patreon client, join my Patreon, or if you are following me on social media at Mike Catherwood, go ahead and reach out, or Mikey Likes You 1, the number 1, DM me. I'm happy to help. This is something that brings me, I hate fitness and fitness culture and modern fitness people in general. What I do like is training and dieting and nutrition and exercise science. I love it, and I love helping people. I'm not a useful person by and large. I make fart jokes mostly for a living and come up with like sophomore ideas. So when I can be genuinely useful, it's very meaningful to me, and I enjoy it. So check it out. And that's kind of the stuff I wanted to cover. These are what you want to do. Lower your calories, not considerably, but lower your calories below your maintenance level. That is how you're going to lose weight, including body fat. But in order to do so and do it well, to make sure it's not just catabolizing muscle and losing water, you want to make sure you're keeping protein high, and you want to supplement with essential amino acids, specifically leucine, in between feedings if you're having trouble getting enough protein. You want to take creatine monohydrate. You want to resistance train, lift heavy weights at least 3 times a week, and look to peptides and hormones if you are wanting to step things up a bit, or if you're older, like yours truly. All right, in this crazy mixed up world that makes you think that nobody cares, remember, I do. Be good.